Hey, how's everybody doing today? Welcome back. I hope everybody had a wonderful New Year's and happy 2017 to everybody. I'm Steven Rosenberg and this is Gene Ginsberg. Welcome to Marketing Success in Under 10 Minutes. Today we have some really exciting things to discuss with everyone. One of the biggest ones is what are going to be some trends for 2017. Gene, what are your thoughts on 2017 trends?
Yeah, thanks, Steven. And yeah, Happy New Year to everyone. This is going to be an exciting 2017. I'm really looking forward to it and expanding my business and getting to know more of you out there. And in terms of trends, what I think is going to happen I'm a Facebook expert, so I think I'm going to talk about Facebook. What I think is going to happen in Facebook is that it seems that now Facebook has kind of been getting to the point where they're getting to the maximum of in terms of like advertising and the news feed. So one of the things that I see and actually have read about is that they're doing some testing for advertising in groups. So basically the way it would work is that you can be able to target groups in the future that are very specific to what you're doing or the types of audiences that you're looking for, and you'd be able to serve up ads to those groups. So a couple of things why I think this is great is one is that it's extremely targeted. So if you have a group that's related to digital marketing, you can serve up ads to that digital marketing group for products.
Could you go through like a real live example or like just a general example
for what that would look like?
Like a group.
Oh,
yeah.
A group would be like. So like I'm part of a number of groups on Facebook. So for example, Business by Design is one, Digital Marketer is another one, Digital Marketer Engage. I mean, there's a bunch of ones that are like digital marketing oriented. It could be like a group that's related to sports teams, or it could be a group related to, I don't know, knitting or cooking or baking. So
whatever
it is that your forte is.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that's going to be an amazing turn of events, because then it's extremely targeted to a certain group of people so that you can serve them ads based on your product or your service. So I think that's what's going to be the big change in Facebook, one of the big changes in Facebook. What about you, Steven? What do you think is going to happen with Snapchat this year?
Well, I think Snapchat and Instagram are going to be the biggest trends of 2017. I mean, it's already pretty clear they're going head to head with one another. Obviously, Facebook owns Instagram, so I think they kind of have a unique proposition in that marketplace in terms of a lot of data. But I also think that Snapchat is going to explode this year, and I think that there's a lot of buzz and talk about them hitting their IPO this March, already valued at about $25 billion. What excites me the most about it is I think it is going to play out the exact same way that Facebook did, where they launched their IPO, then it didn't do as great, but then now it's like the best investment that you could have ever made if you held on to it. I very strongly believe in that because Snapchat has cut off certain parameters and certain data from a lot of people. I think you're going to see a big decline in Twitter unless they can change something drastically. I know that they're really trying hard to change. I don't know if they're actually going to make it. I think Musical.ly is going to continue to increase in popularity for teenagers. But getting back to Snapchat, I think that's going to be the biggest shift in 2017, where you're going to see businesses go from not really understanding it fully and not understanding the funnel and how you go through it to actually justify the ROI, to where then they're actually gonna, by 2018, I think the majority of all businesses, it's going to be, you have to be on Snapchat if you're a relevant business. Just like 5 years ago with Facebook, not a lot of businesses took it seriously, but now if you are a business and you're not on Facebook, not a lot of people are going to take you seriously.
Totally agreed. I think Snapchat is definitely going to be the next big thing in social media, and I totally agree with everything that we've been talking about the last several months and today about what Snapchat means, and of course their IPO, which is coming. So yeah, very, very exciting news in the social media realm. It's like finally we kind of have a new platform that we haven't really had one in a while. It's been robust
in a
enough.
long time.
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly.
Since Facebook,
and that's what makes it so exciting to me, is because, for entrepreneurs like myself, is because I'm looking for where the attention is at. And I know that's what every business is looking for, but it's just the difference of like being a pioneer versus waiting until everybody else has figured it out. And now the cost of that is going to go up dramatically.
Yeah, that's for sure. I'm definitely seeing that also on Facebook, where CPMs, a few years back were much, much lower, and now they're getting
much
higher.
cheaper.
And
much
then
cheaper.
in the next, 18 months, they're going to be higher again. So
yeah, and then it's like, and then at what point does that, not make it worth it to advertise as much on Facebook, because the attention's not there. I think the age demographic is really getting a lot older on Facebook, and a lot of younger people are not really involved in Facebook at all.
Yeah, I agree. I think that the generation that's about, 15 to 25 is definitely not on Facebook anymore. The generation
right. And if they are, it's just
30,
very basic.
Yeah, 35s and up is kind of where we started that trend, like back 7-10 years ago when we were in our 20s. And now, that we're in our 30s, that definitely is continuing. And then people who are older, grandmothers, of course, are on Facebook because they're trying to, get pictures of their grandkids.
Yep.
So, but the generation of 15 to 25-year-olds, yeah, definitely moving off. I mean, not even getting on Facebook, not even moving off of it. I mean, they never even probably got an account on Facebook at this point.
And speaking of trends, it's not that I'm super romantic about Snapchat. It's just that in 5 years from now, when all the grandmothers are on Snapchat, because that's how they get to see pictures of their grandkids, there's going to be a new type of platform that, that the younger generation is going to go towards, where grandma is not there. So just in terms of trends, I think it's very exciting, because Snapchat is the newest, and I think it's going to really explode in 2017, but I also don't think anybody should get too romantic about Snapchat the way that they've gotten romantic about Facebook, the way that they've gotten romantic about Google ad space. I mean, look at the price on those, price per click. That's gone up through the roof over the last 10 years. I mean, that's crazy.
It's very true. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, like the trends are there. Like Google was the best thing next to sliced bread 10-15 years ago. Then things, started getting more expensive. Then people got onto Facebook. It was a new marketing platform. It was a new advertising platform. Again, really cheap in the beginning. Now things are getting a little bit more expensive. 18 months later, even more. But now people are trying to get onto Snapchat. And then one of the takeaways that I cannot stress enough about Snapchat, and I've talked to people about it. I've talked to clients, potential clients. Everybody's a little bit afraid of it, and I guess that's kind of the norm, when there's a new platform out there. But the one thing I cannot stress enough is don't be afraid of it. Please embrace it. Yes, because you will do yourself a really big service by just getting to know it, looking up videos on YouTube on how to use Snapchat, if you're not familiar with it, but really do yourself a service and figure out how to use it. Because down the line, you will be, I guarantee it, you will be using it.
Yep. It's just history. Raise your hands in the audience. 5 years ago, if you said, I'll never be on Facebook, now everybody's on Facebook. Yeah. It's the same thing. But yeah, it's crazy how many customers are like, oh, Snapchat, that's just for little kids. I don't need to pay attention to that. That's ludicrous thought process, especially when it just happened with Facebook within less than 5 years.
Yeah, definitely. Cool. Any closing thoughts?
No, closing thoughts are any questions on Snapchat, any questions on Facebook advertising, any questions on anything social media related. We'd love to hear your thoughts on trends for 2017. Is there a platform we didn't mention today that you guys think is up and coming? But other than that, no, I really hope that everybody subscribes and pays attention. We've got some really exciting content coming up for you guys in 2017,
Yeah,
so stay tuned.
definitely. Cool. Thanks so much, Stephen.
All right. Have a green day.
Thanks so much for watching. We hope you'll continue to get involved and join us as we help you find success in your entrepreneurial journey. Please follow, like, and share with others who will find this beneficial. We'll see you on the next episode of Marketing Success in Under 10 Minutes with Stephen and Jean.